I'm Davy. I'm awesome. And welcome to Davy's Awesome Stories, where I tell funny stories from my past or go on a rant in an effort to make you laugh. So this week I'm going to talk about somebody that was just incredibly annoying that I had to deal with once. And it was a friend's girlfriend at the time. Now they're exes. Thank God. To put it in perspective, this is a friend whose name I'm going to have to change, even though I'm pretty sure he doesn't watch. If he sees it, he'll get butthurt. But now he is married, has children, and that's great. But before that, he had a long history of dating the most annoying girls. And not only dating them, but he was that kind of guy that when he dated a girl who had a very particular personality, his personality would change to accommodate them. Basically, this guy was a bitch. Big time. Like, we all change a little bit, but this guy, he completely changed his personality. Basically just completely whipped. Which is why we're going to go ahead and call him Whipple. Hey, deal with it. Now, Whipple at one point, long time ago, started dating this one girl who was extremely annoying. And she was vegan. Now, let me make a little disclaimer. I'm not saying all vegans are annoying. I've known plenty that I don't consider annoying. Sure, they talk about being vegan. That's part of their life, and that's fine. But they're not trying to force it down other people's throats or anything like that. But there are some that forget it's a diet, not a religion. And they really push it down people's throats. She was one of those. Now, I had heard of vegans. At the time, I wasn't quite sure what the difference between a vegan and a vegetarian was. Now I know. If you don't know, real quick, vegetarians just don't eat meat. Vegans don't eat anything that comes from an animal. There you go. That's the difference. But even still, I was a little iffy on what the difference was. But when Whipple introduced me to his new girlfriend and mentioned, by the way, she's vegan, I decided to just open with a joke, like, oh, that's cool. Currently, I go to a church that's non-denominational, but, no judgment. She didn't think it was funny. I don't think it's funny to make fun of people and their lifestyles. Okay, I wasn't trying to mock you. I'm sorry. I was just trying to break the ice with a joke. That's all. Because you're vegan, I know that means you don't eat meat. I don't eat meat or dairy. And I don't put anything unnatural in my body. And I don't destroy the planet. You also don't have a sense of humor. Yeah, this girl, I don't even remember her name. When I talk about her, I just refer to her as A.V.C. But that's just the thing. You can tell by listening to her. Vegan, hippie, SJW type person. The guy she was dating, Whipple, before he dated her, after he dated her, complete opposite. Love the guy, but a frickin' hick. Loves to drive big pickup trucks. Loves to hunt. Loves to fish. But at this point in time, he's sitting there like, right, the environment is cool. We need to protect it, Davy. Bitch! Yeah. So, the day I met A.V.C., it wasn't just me. Was also there with another one of our mutual friends. For this video, we'll call him Redshirt. Hi. We were all hanging out all day. Redshirt and I getting annoyed because pretty much anything we said about anything was offending this girl. Anything. I tuned her out for most of it, but basically the gist of what you hear from these kind of things, like, we were walking around the mall at one point, and every place we wanted to go into, whether it was Spencer's, Hot Topic, Foot Locker, was the same crap of, capitalism and starving children in China making shoelaces. Typical stuff. Finally, at one point, we were all hungry, but she's vegan. And at this point in time, again, I was very young. In this little area, there wasn't a whole lot of options. There was definitely nothing in that mall. So we had to leave to go find a place that she swore was a delicious vegan restaurant. In this little area, that meant it was the only vegan restaurant. But when it comes to food, I'm down to try just about anything once. So we went. I had to pay for Redshirt because he's still my friend, but he is notoriously cheap. He's that friend that we all have in the group that never pays. In Geiger's a friend, we all have that one. But I said, yeah, fine, I'll pay for his lunch, whatever. We went to this place to accommodate her that was extremely overpriced and disgusting. Like, the best tasting part of our lunch was the bland stuff. That part we could choke down. Now again, I'm not going to blow on and say that vegan food is all disgusting. It's not. I've had some yummy vegan foods. But I will say, stop trying to make pizza. But this place, no. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. And it wasn't filling at all. By the end of it, we were all still hungry. Food is supposed to nourish, not make you full. If you know what she was saying there, I translated it because she might as well have been speaking Japanese. But from there, as we're walking outside, she says she's got to go use the bathroom, and then Apparently took more time talking to every vegan she passed about the joys of veganism. But we got outside, and the three of us guys, we saw the most amazing thing you could see at a moment like that. A couple of guys who had just had a disgusting meal that did not fill them up even a little bit saw the golden arches. And it was wonderful. We heard them singing to us. Oh, I'm loving it. So now, of course, Whipple is not going to go to McDonald's, even though we really knew he wanted to. But Red Shirt and I went to McDonald's, because at the time, McDoubles were still $1 each. And I missed that. So $4, 2 McDoubles each, and we're both very happy. But we come out of that McDonald's, and A.V.C. is very upset. I can't believe you guys. We just had a nice meal that was good and good for you, and immediately you guys go and buy poison. But at that point, I wouldn't have it, and I wasn't giving up these McDoubles either. I was holding them like I was frickin' Smeagol. I want the precious. We deserve it. And I'd like to say the annoyance stopped there that day, but it didn't. Later, we stopped at a gas station where Ripple had to fill up his eco-friendly big-ass SUV, and I went inside to get a drink, and apparently on my way in, because I wasn't really even paying attention to this, a girl was walking up to the door at the same time, and I opened the door and let her walk in front of me. Again, just instinctual. It's what I do. I don't just do that for women either. But as soon as I got outside with my Mountain Dew, I had to hear from A.V.C. I know men think that they're being nice by holding a door open for a woman, but what you're really doing is oppressive. That's just another male way of saying that, hey, we're the stronger sex, so you need us to do simple things for you, like hold open doors. What, you don't see my point? No. No, I don't see your point. I don't think Evel Knievel could have made a leap like that. So finally, when the day ended, we were driving, and Whipple first dropped off his girlfriend, and then went to take Red Shirt and I back to where I had left my car before we met up that day. Red Shirt threw it right out there. Dude, your new girlfriend's really annoying. Seriously, dude. She's driving us nuts all day. Well, what am I supposed to do? She's my girlfriend, and I love her. At this point, they'd known each other for 2 days. I don't know, dude. But maybe next time we hang out, don't bring her. You know what? Fine. And we figured the situation was resolved. Have your girlfriend, just keep us out of it. But no. About a week or two later, we all get together to hang out again. Whipple, Red Shirt, myself, and we brought along another friend we'll call White Shirt. Hi. And to mine and Red Shirt's dismay, there was A.V.C. Guess we're not eating today. White Shirt didn't understand why we were so irritated. And we told him, dude, trust me, 5 minutes in, you're going to understand why we're both very upset right now. And very soon into us hanging out, I get it. Because she was doing the same thing to him. Everything he said, she had an issue with. Something important I should mention about this. At this point in time, when we were hanging out, I was in the process of my first attempt at quitting smoking. It didn't work. Neither did the second attempt. The third attempt was finally the charm. This will tell you how young I was. This was my first attempt. I don't remember my exact age, but the final attempt, when I finally quit smoking for good and haven't touched a cigarette since, I was 25. So it was younger than that. Not a whole lot younger, but younger. But as you can imagine, I'm quitting smoking, and you guys have watched my videos in the past, you can probably tell I'm a pretty irritable guy. I get irritated and annoyed by slight things. Now imagine me like that, but to the 100th degree, because I'm also quitting smoking. The very thing I use to keep me calm and cool, I don't have. I was incredibly irritable. I wanted to hang out with my friends and have a good day, so the moment I saw her, I was pissed off, because I really wasn't in the mood to deal with her crap. But then later, as we're hanging out, just standing somewhere trying to figure out what we're going to go do, some guy walks past us. A black guy. Which, the only reason I'm going to mention is because it's going to come up again. And he asks us, hey, any one of you guys got a lighter? No. Really? 5 teens, no lighter. Sorry, man. We don't smoke. Oh, come on. One of you gotta be a smoker. Nope. Sorry. No lighter, no matches, nothing. You freaking deaf? You can't hear any of us? We don't have a lighter! Yeah, I was annoyed. Forgive me. But 3 people had already told him we didn't have a lighter. So move on. And then, of course, later, we're in the car. Cut the day short because, again, I'm irritable and I'm dealing with A.V.C. all day. And the 3 of us, red shirt, white shirt, myself, were in the back talking, ignoring the 2 in the front, until finally we heard A.V.C. go, No, I'm saying it. Davy? What? I think you had a problem with that guy's race. Okay. I just tried to ignore and go back to the conversation the 3 of us were having. Because no, I have no issue with race. I don't care. I really don't. But I'm also not going to defend it. For 2 reasons. 1, especially in her case, really couldn't care less what she thought of me. And 2, in my personal observation, listening to people defend themselves about how not racist they are, in my opinion, you end up coming off more racist than if you just said nothing. Because they start at the same. They start listing every race that they are. Then they start listing every race of every friend they've ever had, even when that friend was just somebody they said hi to in high school while they were getting milk. Then they get really ridiculous, like, I can't be racist, I've seen an episode of Living Single! So I don't bother. If you ask me, I just say no, I'm not, and if you don't believe me, then fine, I don't care. But that wasn't enough for her. She kept going. You really just gonna dismiss it? Not say anything? You really don't care about anything I just said? No! I don't care what you just said. I don't care what you think. I don't care about your opinions. I've been listening to them all day. Just like the last time I saw you, and I had to listen to them all day. I don't care. I'm not going to sit here and defend myself. I wasn't rude to that guy because of where he comes from. I was rude to that guy because he wouldn't leave us alone about a lighter. When we said we didn't have one, he should have just moved on. But no, he had to keep bugging us as if we had this wonderful, amazing lighter in our pockets that we just didn't want to share with the rest of the world. As far as you're concerned, you, from the moment we met, pegged me as being an oppressive Neanderthal, women-oppressing man. Now, on top of it, I get mad at people for their color, not how they're acting. Meanwhile, you're as white as it frickin' gets. You're so white that you could get a sunburn from a nightlight, and I can't stand you. I don't care what you think of me. I'm still going to break the ice with little jokes. I'm still going to hold the door open for women. I'm still going to eat McDonald's, and I'm still going to tell annoying people that they are annoying. You're annoying. Red shirt, white shirt, clapped. Then, like the last time, he goes and drops everybody off. Then a couple days later, the 4 of us, red shirt, white shirt, and Whipple, get together, and Whipple starts by telling us, just so you guys know, we broke up. Good. Well, more specifically, she broke up with me because of you guys. You're welcome. Now again, don't feel too bad for Whipple now. He's in his 40s. He's married to someone who encourages him to go hunt, go fish, eat meat, drive his truck. So things worked out for him. But man, back in the day, he was such a bitch. So there you have it. That's my story video this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications for when I post new videos, and leave a comment. If you've ever had to deal with somebody that annoying, tell me about it. Love you guys.